It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And off we go from Dallas. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on their first play. Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That was Jordan Fuller getting there for the tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Trying for the deep ball. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
3rd down from the gun. Throw complete to Lamb. Gets it to the 15. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Pennick's going to throw straight away. And his first pass falls incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Pennick's working from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the shotgun, Penix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Second and 10 now. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return starts at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, first and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Gets everything he has under this throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Now we'll run here with Blake Corum. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Complete beyond the marker. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Dallas. From the gun, a carry by Corum. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Now on 2nd and 10. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Jermaine Crabb picks it. And the Falcons take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw intended for Drake London. So it'll be 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. Completes. It's Bijan Robinson. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Sent to the ground by Mason Smith. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Penix looking to pass. Moore's got it. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. That play good for 17 and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Robinson on the inside give. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Staying with Robinson. And his defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Play stopped by Damone Clark. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. Here's Penix to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Penix on first down. This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Cowboys take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side, track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Swift goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
Willie Gay on the tackle. A 5-yard loss sets up 3rd down and goal.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. And we'll see what they do about 4th and goal in a few minutes. We've reached the end of our first quarter. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. So 4th down brings out Brandon Aubrey to try for the Cowboys field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Gay's kick is good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Penix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Tight end going in motion here. Third down, it's Penix. Oh no, they get him yet again! Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Going to run again with Swift. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down. Running behind center with Swift. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And it sets up 2nd down. Here's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it. You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Call that one a 44-yard punt. And the Cowboys will get set to go on offense. Here's Swift to start the drive. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here's 2nd and 7. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. They go play action here. Taking a deep shot here. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. Give to Corum from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Finds him on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Falcons take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Penix now to throw. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought down by Deron Bland.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Falcons with a long ways to go for a score. All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, third down. Back now, pressure on its way. That's caught for the first. Down the left sideline he goes. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons make it a one-score game before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Pierce now on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for the back that time. So second down coming up. They'll throw it. And he's touchdown after a nice pickup there to get the first.
I'm sure coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They're going to run on first down with Corum. Juke the defender. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, looking to throw. It's taken in by Washington. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
To throw here on first down. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. Is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Defense showing blitz. Here's Penix. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Penix now on first down. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's second down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Throwing from the gun. Ferguson's got it, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 48. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Fuller comes up with it. And the Falcons get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
On first down, here's Penix. He gets a lot behind one. Deep downfield. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Cowboys might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Oh no, they get him yet again! Deron Bland has it.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Gets this one to Blake Corum. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Swift gets it, going left. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down for a loss. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. 3rd and long for him here. Ferguson there to bring it in. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it. You know, we get on that field in pregame, and these kickers make it look so easy. But in real action, it's a totally different animal. That was definitely on line. Just didn't quite get all of it. It's going to wind up just a few feet short.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Penix. Oh, he got some air under this one. Deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Play action. Here's Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shots to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Well, I know everybody on that offensive side of the ball appreciates that kind of effort. Got it by more than just a couple of inches. In fact, no need for a measurement on that as they move the chains.
That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Oh, look at those savvy linebackers. They're just right in the middle of everything, aren't they, Kate? And it seems like at times they are the quickest reactions as well. You needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
3rd down, it's Penix. Complete beyond the marker. Jukes one defender, and they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Penix on third down. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Koo with the extra point. And the Falcons get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Kickoff taken at the 3. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Corum. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jermaine Pratt with the play defensively. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing off the play fake here. Got Washington. It's complete. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. They get there to take him down right around the 41. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
His drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Felix Uzama making the tackle that time. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Pass play now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down. Running left is Robinson. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Another carry for Robinson. And he'll get it up to the 44. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. got a man. Robinson has it. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, it's Robinson. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Play stopped by Damone Clark. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Penix working from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Penix on 1st down. Got a man, it's London. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Penix here from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys have it as he records his 7th interception of the season.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give to Corum. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll give to Corum on the option. And the look outside yields no fruit. They make the stop near the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. Finding room at the 30. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to find Justin Jefferson. And now they face 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to throw now. Oh, he put everything he had into that And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Well, that window was open down the field, but this league is so fast. And these defenders, well, they closed the gap before that throw could arrive.
They give to Corum on the draw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a gain of 5, but they still need a bunch here on 4th down. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Falcons will have plenty of work to do on their next drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's looking deep once again. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. And not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Past the 25, still on the move. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. Breaks across midfield, hits the opposing territory. And he has it down to the 26-yard line. They get 40 on the big hitter. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game, and he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock. But down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They don't go anywhere, and now it's 3rd and goal from the 3. London going to motion over right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Three plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Trying for it with Penix. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st down, here's Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He lofts it deep left. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. Winford 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Falcons will take over. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. From the shotgun, Penix. That's more on the quick slant. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Hits him on the in route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to the air here. It is caught left side. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. A draw now. This is Swift. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Into the hands of Jefferson. Complete. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 16-point lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying with Robinson. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Some very unfortunate deja vu offensively here. This is exactly how their last drive came to an end, too.
Yeah, bummer for the offense, but exactly what the defense has worked on this week. Right, they find those ball security culprits, and they take advantage of them. They study that tape, Kate, all week long, looking to see who's loose with the football and where they can take advantage of it, and they've done it on back-to-back drives.
They've got first down from the 31. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Jefferson brings it in on the slant. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it'll be 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Makes a cut, and he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys stretch the lead to 23. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They go play action. Here's Penix. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Marquise Bell making the play. And the Cowboys get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every